Well, good evening and welcome to My Psychic Connection. I'm your host, Journey Ryan. It is Friday, and thank God I'm ready for the weekend. But not until after the show I will start that weekend. All right. Now I hope everybody is ready to start the show and have a good time with myself and Gifts of Faith. Remember, guys, be kind. And all you got to do is say hi. We're going to go down the list. And remember, we are streaming from 8 platforms. So don't think that we're skipping you. We're trying to get to everybody as fast as we can. And we're going to be here a while. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage and your favorite little snack. Sit back and watch the fun. Now, I'm going to bring on one of my favorite people, Gifts of Faith.
Hey guys, happy Friday.
I know. Woo woo. Woo woo. I'm so ready for the weekend. I'm going kayaking tomorrow.
For what, like an hour?
No, I'm going kayaking to have the day out on the lake.
Like all day?
Yes. I can't do things.
I'm texting Steven. I'm making a bet. It ain't gonna last all day.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't. It'll be
Yes,
2
it
hours.
will.
You'll be like, I gotta get home.
No. No.
Okay. I'm
Hey.
texting Steven.
Wow. Wow.
Because, guys, he works 24/7, even sleep. This man doesn't sleep.
I can take a day. Just one. I'm allowed. One.
I didn't say you weren't. I didn't say you weren't. I said you'll start out taking it and then you'll be like, damn it, I forgot. I gotta do such and such and such and such.
I'll do it on Sunday. I'm taking a
Okay.
day off.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm texting Steven in the evening to see if you took the day.
Oh, he'll tell you.
Okay.
He's going
We'll
with me, of course.
We'll
All
see.
right. We got lots of people saying hi. Guys, remember, all you got to do is say hi. We put you on our list. It doesn't matter the platform that you're saying hi from. Whatever name we seen first that you said hi from is the name that we will call out when we go down our list. Now, I know that some people jump from Facebook to YouTube and from some of our other platforms. It's not going to get you on any faster. So just so you guys know that, I've seen it a couple times, and I've seen some people mention that. I'm jumping from multiple platforms, and you're not calling me. That's because there's a lot. There's a lot of other people in front of you. So just please bear with us. And no, Steven is not me.
No.
No. Steven's the husband. All right. So, guys, it has been a long week, and I know that we've had a lot of questions, and we are going to continue to keep. Yes, I'm glad you got into the YouTube subscribe, guys. We're going to be doing some really cool giveaways, and there's some really cool gifts that we're going to. There's really cool gifts we're going to be doing, and so the giveaways, like I said, you've got to be subscribed and ring the bell on YouTube in order to be a part of the drawing. But I know one of the major prizes this upcoming season of season 2 of MPC Live is going to be an Apple iPad. So definitely look forward to giving one of those away. But we'll tell you how to win that when we get closer to season 2. All right. Faith, are you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready.
All right, guys. Since this is going to be a longer show and we are not going to be telling you when that cutoff is, as we're going to be having some fun tonight, bickering back and forth as it's already started since Faith says I can't take a damn day off.
I didn't say you can't. I said you don't. You
This is
say
true.
it's going to be a day off, and then you start doing some other thing.
I can't help it. I'm busy. I'm busy.
Johnny,
I'm a busy man. I can't help it.
no, you can't sit still. You're always like, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. I'm hungry. What am I going to eat? Well, I'll eat after I do this. Oh, dang, this isn't working. Oh, I'm going to change my outfits around. Oh, I'm going to change the floor in the bathroom. Oh, I'm changing my outfits around again. Oh, I'm painting this room. Oh, I'm getting another dog. Oh, I got to walk the dog. Oh, I got to do the show. Oh, did I eat? Oh, I'll eat after the show. That's what he does, guys. That's what he does.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. She has no idea. All right, guys. Remember to jump the list in order to guarantee your read. Go ahead. We're posting the link right now. Guys, just know that we're going to take as many people as we can tonight. I know that we don't always get a chance to get to everyone, but know that we are trying to get to as many as possible. It just so many people come in through so many platforms that we try to get to everyone and try to get to some of the newer people here. So let's take a look. Take a look at our list. Let's check the jump list. It has been a long week. I could feel it. All right. Now we've got some new things coming in, and of course, Faith, I'm going to give you an opportunity to guess who our first jumper is of the night.
Is it Blanca?
You know, it's our favorite, Blanca D.
Not that we don't love everybody.
Oh,
Let
yeah,
me
of
just
course.
clarify this. We just know Blanca likes to jump.
That's because she's got the questions and she's got to ask them. All right, Blanca, get your question ready. And next on our list after Blanca, I cannot pronounce this name.
I'm getting you a hooked on phonics book for Christmas.
Really?
It's a joke.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say it's Ursula. Ursula C, get your question ready. You'll be right after Blanca.
Is it with a U or a Y?
Are you?
Then that's Ursula. Like,
Whatever. Whatever. You can be on. You want to read? Go for it. Here you go. Blanca's up. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Uh-huh.
Looks like I won't see my glasses are dirty. You guys, to be fair, Johnny has a computer screen. I'm reading stuff off my phone.
That's
And
okay.
I'm farsighted. Looks like I won't be there for the baby date due to. Wait.
All right, I got this. Looks like I won't be there for the baby due date, but I'm having a dilemma with my sister. I feel I should leave it be and or just let it go. Okay. Blanca, let's go. Let's start there with the sister situation. I get your sister is going through something, and I get that you've been through something similar. You can support her and give her guidance, but you cannot physically help her. You can emotionally help her, but to physically help her, it's not going to happen. And the reason I say this is because I don't feel, and this is going to probably sound bad, but it's true, I feel like you're going to get used rather than be there as a help. This doesn't look like you're getting helped. You're I'm going to say, taking advantage of the situation, knowing that you're the one that you're coming there with kindness and you want to help, but it's going to be a dilemma. She says, I'm fighting with them. Then stop talking to them right now. I'm holding back my tongue. Why? It's not helping. Get to the punchline. Don't argue back and forth. Say what you have to say. But don't drag it out. Make it short and sweet. Not everything's about you. Have a good night. I'll talk to you in a few days. Done. So, just don't allow her or that side of the family to get under your skin, because they know how to push your buttons. They know how to get you all riled up. They know how to, just drive you crazy. So just allow yourself to feel free. Say, I need to take some time away from you. That's the best approach. I need to take time away from you. I need time. I'll talk to you in a few days. I'll talk to you in a week. Whatever you want to say. But give yourself some time away from them. They always get under your skin. They always bother you. They always hurt your feelings. But yet when they need help, you're the person they run to. As for the baby situation, I don't think you can't be there for the baby. I feel as that you're afraid to approach her in the way that we talked to you about. So ask her what she needs and what she's looking for when it comes to delivery time, because she doesn't have a clue right now. And at the moment that it's going down, she ain't going to care at that point. She's going to want to rip people's eyebrows off their faces, and she's going to want this child out of her body. So just know that's the way that is. And I really think that you need to say something. It says, yes, I'm glad I live far away right now. God help me. You are right. Thanks, Journey. No problem. I told her, but I got no words. All silence. I don't think you worded it correctly. I think it came off a little differently, because that's what I'm seeing. You didn't word it as the way I had seen it and had told you. But I'm going to pass it over to Faith. Let's see what Faith's got for you.
Hey, Blanca. So, I'm going to start with your sister first. Your sister is hurting. It's never a good idea when somebody's hurting over a bad situation to take anything they say personally, because not only does she usually cause drama, now it's 10 times worse because she's hurting and you're trying to help. But when somebody is like grieving over a situation, sometimes it's really hard to help them till they're ready. So I wouldn't take anything she says personal. I would tell her, you're hurting right now. So you know what? I'm going to step away. I'm here for you when you need me, but I'm not going to. Don't put yourself out trying to be there and be supportive for her when she's not ready for it, Blanca. Because you always do, and then you feel bad when things don't turn out correctly. And just don't take anything she says or does personal, because you know how she is. As far as your son's girlfriend with the baby, Blanca, we told you to tell her what would you like, but I also tell her what would you like, and then tell her, but I would really like to be there. I don't think that's how you told her. You told her, I really want to be there, but if you don't want me to be there, I won't be there. You may not have worded it how I just worded it, but you said it that type of way. So she really didn't know what to say.
Do you guys see me saying it? Laugh out loud.
Why do you think I just said that to you? Because I know you didn't say it the way we told you to say it, Blanca. So that's why she didn't know what to say. she was kind of like, because what you wanted her to do, I know you, Blanca. I've read you long enough, and I know your energy. What you wanted her to do was say, no, I really want you there, Miss Blanca. I really do. You're going to be the baby's grandma. But she's very young, and she's kind of dumb with this stuff. This is her first baby. What you needed to say is, honey, this is, I really want to be there for you, but I know there's a limited number of people that can be allowed in the room, but I want what you want because I want to make you comfortable. But that's not what you said. What you said.
Who you want in the room, fool? She said, yes, laugh out loud. It was like that. Yes, I did want that. Laugh out loud. Okay, I will.
Why did you, Blanca, why did you say it the way that we told you not to say it?
You got to make sure that you're allowing yourself, because we know you want to be there, but you've got to allow it to be their choice. You're asking, and you want to be, but
what you say is, I would really like to be in the room, but I want what you want because I want to make you comfortable. That's what you say, Blanca. You don't say, I really want to be in the room, but I know you don't want me in the room. Because that's what you said. And
she asked her, she said to her, she said, who do you want in the room? That's who do you want in the room?
Blanca, she's young. That girl's like super young. What is she, like 19 or 20? She doesn't know any better. Like, Blanca, you know better. And if you don't know how to word something,
She says, yes, I did. Oh my God.
That's not what we told you to say. Listen, Blanca, Journey and I have read you enough. Honey, just call the site for 5 minutes. I will tell you exact phrases to say. Go back and apologize to her and just say, I'm really excited about the baby. This is going to be my first grandchild. And I want what you want.
Yes, I did say foe. What do you want, foe?
Blanca. I love you.
I did, Faith. You didn't answer.
Blanca, just so everybody knows, we really do love Blanca. Listen, Blanca, this is what you need to go back and do. Just go to her one-on-one tomorrow. And if you can't remember how to word this, call me. Put your Bluetooth in, because I know you have one, and I'll tell you exactly how to word it. This is what you say. You say, honey, I'm real excited about the baby. I try to help you. I help you all the time. And I got a little bit frazzled the other day. But what I would like you to know is that I would really like, if possible, to be in the room. But I want what you want because I want you to be comfortable. But if there's a way, could I please be in the room? That's what you say.
Say, love you guys, thank you, and I will.
Okay, Blanca, if you call me tomorrow and say you didn't say, because listen, Journey's not going to be on the site tomorrow because he's going to be off, quote unquote, but I'll be on the site tomorrow, okay? So I expect an update, even if it's just a 2-minute call. But if you need my help, call me and I will tell you how to word it again, okay? But I will still see you in the room, okay?
All right.
Because she's going to get an epidural.
Thank God, she's going to need it. All right.
Yeah.
Let's keep on going here and take the next person on our list. The next person on the list is Ursula. Ursula, go ahead and throw us your question. Journey's always on a journey, Blanca said. Um, after Ursula C is going to be Randy M. So, Randy, get your question ready. Ursula, you are next on the list, so go ahead and throw us your question. Hang on a second. Guys, don't post your. I was just notified that Ursula posted her question earlier. When we call out your name, please please wait until we say to post your question before you do. That way we don't miss it, because we get so much communication in the chat room, and all the chat rooms combined into one chat room for us to see, and it hides it from us. Ursula, I need you to repost your question, honey. I can't see it. There it is. Ursula says, I'd love some guidance on whatever to embark on an online adventure that I'm very interested in, and whether it would be successful for me or if I should focus my attention and energies elsewhere. Well, when it comes down to you focusing on an internet associated business, I'm going to tell you that it's not about focusing your energies elsewhere. It's about knowing how this is going to build. And it's not an overnight success. It does take time. I'm seeing anywhere from 6 to 7 months before you really start feeling comfortable with it and start knowing the ins and outs pretty well. From what I'm getting here, is that the energy is going to be, it's going to be good, but it's about focusing a lot of time and attention, and it's going to be, it's going to need to be, it's basically like an infant, a baby. You're going to need to, babysit it and make sure it's got everything it needs, and you can't, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. You need to stay on top of things. If it's something that needs to get accomplished that day, you're going to have to be on it. I keep seeing something about content and getting things being seen. Make sure you're finding all the right marketing tools in order to market your business and get things out there. Get people to see your platform. Get people to see what it is that you're doing. I do feel that you could possibly get frustrated, and I don't want it to walk away while you're midway there and you're like going to get to the next step. Don't do that to yourself. So I just want you to know that, yes, can your business be profitable? Absolutely. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I definitely feel a strength with you. I feel like you work best. It almost feels like you work best when you are a little bit more under pressure, and this actually would put some pressure on you. But it can put more pressure than you're used to, and it can make you feel frustrated enough to say, you know what? This ain't worth it. It's worth it. You're just going to have to fight through 6 to 7 months before I really feel like you are, going to get to that part of your destination. Says, true, it will be nurtured to grow, and I understand this. All right. As long as you got that under your wing, I feel like you'll be successful, but I do see some frustration that I had to bring up. Faith, what do you got for Ursula?
Hey, so hi Ursula. Um, there's a couple of things going on here that I see. Is this something to do with design? I'm also seeing like design things and homeopathic like candles. I don't know why I keep seeing a couple different things around you with this. I do feel like this is gonna go well, but just like Journey said, I think this is gonna take about 6 to 8 months for you to really uh feel comfortable with it. And then I keep seeing someone else is gonna want to invest in this with you. Another female, she's older than you. Don't do it. Because I feel like then you're gonna feel like some of the control is taken from you, and there's gonna be a little bit of conflict. So
She
don't
said,
do
no,
that.
it's not design.
Okay. Well, I keep seeing something about designing or making something. Um, but if that doesn't make sense to you right now, just hold on to it because it may be something to do in connection with the business. I don't know. I just keep getting the word design. Um, maybe it's that you need to uh watch how you're designing the marketing. Maybe that's why I'm getting
Mm-hmm.
that because it feels like it's a next step to something, and the colors and the things that you use for that I feel are going to be really important. Um, I also see travel around this, and you wanting to get other people to invest or help you with this. There's something about other people helping you with this. Just be careful who you let in on this because I feel like they're going to want to put their input in and you're not going to want to hear it. This isn't your first business or thing that you've tried to do. You're very successful when you get goal oriented, and I don't feel like you need that extra pressure of other people putting their 2 cents in with this. Like Journey said, I think it's going to take about 6 to 8 months for everything to really stabilize. I also want to tell you, and this is a little off topic, but you've got the spirit of an older, slender, dark complected man around you. And I feel like this is a family member, possibly somewhere down the line. I don't know that he was an immediate family member, but he passed away, but he's around you, uh, has chest problems. And he just wants you to know that he's around you and he keeps putting his thumb up like he's proud of you. So I hope that helps.
All right. Thanks, Ursula. I do appreciate your question tonight. All right, guys. When we come back from our commercial break, we will be taking Randy M. and then Patty Hunt. So, Randy M., get your question ready. And we will be right back after these messages. right. I just saw something about the witchcraft show, but that show's been canceled.
Oh, was somebody asking about it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Um, what time do the jumps close today? We're going to be here for a while, sweetie. You got time. All right, guys. If you want to guarantee your read and get an extra longer read, you can jump. The link is on the description board here. And so if you guys want to, you can. And we're going to try to get to as many people as we can, as fast as we can. Randy M., go ahead and throw us your question. Patty Hunt, get your question ready. You'll be after Randy. All right. Randy, are you still in the house?
Everybody's leaving us, Journey.
All right, so we're going to go on to the next person. Next person is Patty Hunt. Patty, go ahead and throw us your question. Cameron Kelly, get your question ready. You are next on the list. All right, we got Patty here. Patty says, hi, just wondering if you sense any past ones around myself. The thing is that, yeah, I mean, there are past loved ones around you. I don't feel that, I'm not feeling any real direct message, though. I don't feel as though that there is anything that that you're not picking up that they're wanting you to see, because you're pretty good about picking up on the signs and knowing when someone's around. So when it comes to that type of situation, I'm gonna say, you're pretty good about it. Is you see it, you know who it is usually. You'll smell their cologne perfume, or if it maybe they smoke cigarettes and you smelt it, or a song or whatever it is that they're trying to get your attention with. You're pretty good about catching on to that. So I didn't feel any direct message that they are willing to, they're jumping over to say. The thing is that I feel as though that, how do I put this? The only thing that I can see on that situation is that there's love, there's protection, and they say you're on the right path, but continue to keep working in the direction in what you are. You're doing the right things for yourself, and things are going to come together. I know that things have been a little bit tough for you. I keep seeing that this is all temporary, and it is all going to move in the right direction. They are with you, and the energy is strong. I'm going to pass this over to Faith and see what she's got. Faith?
Hey. So I do feel about 4 or 5 different people around you, but just like Journey, I can't really distinguish a significant message for you. Let me ask you something because I keep being told this word. Did you have a sibling that's crossed over? Because I feel like there's a sibling around you or someone you might have considered a sibling because I keep being shown the word sibling. So I don't know if that would make sense to you, but either a sibling that's crossed over or someone you considered a sibling is around you.
Taking a look to see if she says anything here. not seeing anything as of yet. She says, maybe sibling to my 2 kids, question mark.
That's possible. I got the word sibling. And I feel like it is a male, and they have darker hair, and they want you to know that they're around. Um, there's reference to a barbecue, so I don't know if you barbecued lately or something, because they say they were at the cookout or the barbecue. And they're making reference to you dancing and being silly. And someone splashing in a pool or water. I don't know if this is a pool or water, but they're making reference to that. And they just want you to know that they're around and that they love everybody in your household.
They
So I
said
don't know.
I'm going to see L.E. Angel Baby.
Okay. Well, they want you to know that they're around. And there's reference to being around during a cookout or a barbecue. Because they're showing me a grill and they're showing me everybody having a really good time. And they say that they've come to you in your dreams. You just don't always remember them.
She says, laugh out loud. I'll think on it. Entirely possible was being silly at a cookout.
Well, that's what I was shown. So, I mean, you guys ask us questions and then are like, how do you know that? Well, that's because that's when we're shown stuff. Because this
So,
child,
okay, yes, I am a big dreamer and I'll pay attention.
they'll come to you probably in the next 2.5 weeks or so. But they're going to come to you older because I feel like they would be older if they were around. So they'll come to you at the age they would be now. Just know that.
All right. All right. Thanks, Patty. We appreciate your question tonight. All right. I need Cameron Kelly to get her question to us. And then Belanca D, get your question ready. You are next on the list. It's just beautiful. Thank you. You're welcome, sweetie.
You're welcome.
All right. Cameron is here. Cameron says, I'd like to know if all this bad luck in receiving is going to end. Am I going down the right path? I feel like there's nothing going right in my life, and the situation I'm in really sucks. Everything seems to be going wrong. Thank you, love and light. Okay, right off the bat. So when it comes to the situation, you're actually, what seems like bad luck right now and what you're going through is actually you going through transformation. There's a lot of things changing, and there's going to be a lot of things that need to be cut out in order for the good things to come in. And if you have these good things come in, these bad things can't be lingering around. And they may not have seemed bad at the moment or at the time, but the situations had to change in order for this good stuff that's coming your direction to take its effect, to be bold, to be bright, to be in your life and something that you're paying attention to. Because if all these other things were in your life, you wouldn't be seeing them as such good things, and they wouldn't have your attention in the way that it will now. So with all of this happening and everything taking place, I know, I get what you're saying. It feels like the whole world's crumbling and everything sucks, but I'm seeing helping hands. I'm seeing financial change. I'm seeing new people in your life. I'm seeing growth. I'm seeing you kind of cutting out some people that no longer serve a purpose for you. I mean, you've got so much growth going on right now, and it may not look like it's growth. It feels like why the hell's my life acting like this? Why is everything going down the shitter? I don't deserve this. But it seems bad now, but when the light shines down and the good things come in, when this takes place, you're going to be like, you know what? I got rid of the things that no longer serve the purpose. I'm bringing in something better. You'll be more thankful. There'll be more gratitude, and you'll be a lot happier than you feel like you're at right at this moment. But even love life changes. I'm seeing that getting better. So, I mean, so many different things happening, but at the moment, it just feels like so much pressure. Everything feels like it's falling apart, but it changes. So I don't want you to feel like that's not going to happen, because it most certainly will. She says, oh my, yes. I have currently gotten rid of 2 people who are negative to me. Good, because the new people that replace them are so much better, and you will appreciate them and their honesty a hell of a lot more. And you'll be able to know the signs when someone's trying to double cross you. I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Faith, what you got?
Hey, sweetheart. So, I agree totally 100% with everything that Journey said. I'm just going to add some extra stuff to it. Part of the reason you're going through this also is so that once you're through this, you won't ever go through anything like this ever again, because you're going to know how to react to these situations, and you're going to be stronger. And I feel like, sometimes when we go through things, it's to make us stronger so that we can help somebody else who's going to go through the situation later who's weaker than we are. And that's what I feel is part of the thing that's going to occur with you. Plus, too, this is not permanent. Just like Journey said, nothing is permanent, okay? But this is really not permanent. And after you go through this, you're going to be transformed and be a totally different person, and doors will start to open for you. The only reason this is really happening is because, all that negative stuff you have to get through sometimes to be more appreciative of the good stuff. You really do, because if we didn't go through any bad stuff, right? Let's say none of us went through any bad stuff, then why would we appreciate the good stuff? Because the stuff would always be good, right? So what would we be thankful for? Why would we have a reason to thank God if all we ever got was good stuff? We go through bad stuff to make us stronger and to make us see how resilient we are and to help others, because when we go through bad things, later on we can share our testimonies and lift other people up that are going through situations that we've already been through. And that's why you're going through this. You're going to be 100% stronger and a totally different person. And doors will slowly start to open for you. Doors will slowly start to open for you that you couldn't have imagined otherwise. You're almost out of this. I feel like by the beginning of fall, you'll be completely out of this. And by December, you're not even going to remember half of this stuff. So just hang on just a little bit longer, okay, sweetheart? I'll be praying for you.
All right. Well, thanks, Carmen. Thank you. And hopefully that helps. All right, Blanca D, go ahead and throw us your question. Libby C, get your question ready. And guys, just so you know, talking about one's clothes or if someone looks exhausted, that is called a rude comment. We ask you to not and refrain to the way people look on here. That is not your place. All right. Malaka says, you guys, I would love a message from my mom or my husband. If there are any, please. And my TV doesn't turn off anymore. Laugh out loud. Also, Journey, don't be mean. Laugh out loud. All right. Well, I have nothing to say. That wasn't for me. That was from your husband. He said he had nothing to say.
That's funny because he said something to me.
Well, no. I'm saying that because it's Blanca.
Okay.
Because he picks on her.
He does.
Your mom's message came off right away was, you're stressing yourself and you're thinking about things in the wrong way. You keep going about things thinking that you're taking care of things, but then it's not coming out in the way that you would like it. She told me to tell you to stop, think about how you want to approach things, and then go with it in that way. So basically, stop, take a minute of what you're going to say. Kind of goes along with the baby conversation, but this is more along the lines of what you're doing for yourself, what you're doing to yourself. I feel like you're just trying to do too much to feel like you're to avoid certain feelings that you're feeling. And sometimes your words are coming off sharp towards other people. I don't think you're realizing that. But, that's the thing, is that the energy is, the energy is coming about, and she wants you to take time for yourself. She wants you to heal, and she wants you to know that, that she loves you, and she wants you to, she says, mind your P's and Q's when it comes to your sister. So she doesn't want you to go off on her, but taking a moment's breath to take a step back is okay. Your husband said cuss her out, but you know how he is. She says, I felt my mom would tell me to not fight with my sister. Yeah, she just did. But the thing is, it's not about not fighting with your sister. She just wants you to mind your P's and Q's. She doesn't mind you voicing your opinion, but not have the argument. Don't argue with her. Just step back. Let her be her. You know how she is. She's going to be like that. She thinks the world evolves around her. No one's wrong. Everyone's wrong. She's right. And so is her husband. Plain bottom line. Your husband, he said, just be there emotionally, but I wouldn't give her even a lot of that. That's what he's saying. He knows what she's put you through, and this is not the first time. This is many, many, many years of her verbal abuse and using you. And she always knows how to make you feel guilty for her. So your husband, he doesn't want you to argue and fight because it's added stress. You're already emotionally broken. And that's what he said. He says you need to stand up for yourself, and if taking a step back and focusing on your immediate family in your household, like you and your kids, then that's where your focus needs to be. Your sister's not helping you right now. She wasn't helping you when he passed. She was arguing with you. She was fighting with you. Basically telling you just need to get over it. That's not sister-like. And she says, oh my God, yes, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, honey, but I'm telling you right now, you need to make sure that you don't fight. Trust in what your mom is telling you. Your husband says you can give her emotional support, but do not give her more than you need to be giving her right now. That were his words, and you know some of the choice words that he used. I'm not mentioning them here and how that came across on the air. So, because you know what his thoughts were when he was alive. And he still sees it, and he sees it from a bigger picture. And he said, yes, she is selfish. I'm going to pass this over to Faith. What you got?
Hey, Blanca. So, your husband was a little bit on the lighter side with me, but I think sometimes he likes to mess with me. So,
Yes.
He kept telling me to tell you, and I don't really want to say this on air, but I'm going to say the PG version. He says for you to dance. He says you've been dancing in the bedroom, like in your mirror. Like, he says, dance, you'll feel better. And he says, stop trying to fix the stuff for your sister, because anything you do is not going to help. And he says, you're trying to do that to distract yourself from everything with our family and the kids, because you always feel like you got to help everybody. Just like what Journey said, he told me, She can be emotional support, but then her sister is very negative and puts Blanca down. So why would you want to try to be but so much emotional support to someone who's going to put you down? Okay? So you don't want to do that. And I know you want to be there for her, but the fact of the matter is she's not dealing with the situation at hand very well. And part of the reason that God is allowing this to happen to her the way that it is because she needs to be self-reliant. You can't take all this emotional stress off of her. You have your own
Yes,
life.
I do dance. Oh my God, I do miss. I do. I'm terrible for that.
Yeah, he's showing me that you turn on different music. I don't know if it's Tejano music or what this is, but you turn on different music and you're like really jamming, girl. So, he says, take a step back, relax, be there for her as much as you can. And when she starts acting crazy, hang up the phone. And he also said for me to tell you, he knows the real reason that you're saying you might not be there for the due date is because you want to go be with your sister. Not only did you not say what you needed to say correctly to your son's girlfriend, you're debating going and being with your sister through this crisis, and I get it. But don't come unless you feel led to in spirit. You don't. You feel like you need to go out of obligation. You're not obligated to her. Because you know what? She wasn't there for you when your husband died. And I don't mean that mean. I get it because I have a sister. Okay. I know the bond between sisters, but if she's not really been a support to you, why would you want her to tear you down for going to be a support to her?
What? He knows that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's funny when she does that because she knows that they're on the other side and can see so much more than we can
I
here on.
mean, he flat out told me, he said, Faith, don't let her lie. He said, the only reason she's saying I'm not going to be in the delivery room with the baby is one, she did mess up what y'all told her to say. And two, she's like, well, I can just say that I'm not going to be in the room because I got to go be with my sister. He said,
Yep.
she's like ditching the drama of our family and the stress of our family to go deal with the other drama because she's always got to be dealing
She goes,
with
I'm
somebody's
sorry,
mess.
you guys. All right. I was going to take a trip. We know. We weren't born last night. Oh.
Listen, Journey and I both have been doing readings for over 20 years, okay? Y'all need, and this doesn't just go for Belanca. Y'all need to stop thinking we don't know when y'all are lying or not telling us everything. We do. We just don't always call y'all out on air. But see, I can do that to Belanca because her husband said to say it. It ain't me. Her husband said to say it. So, but your husband loves you, and he likes to say stuff to make you squirm, Belanca. So,
All right. Blanca, hang in there, honey. Don't take a
yeah,
trip to
I'm
your
there.
sister just because it will quench
Mm-mm.
her thirst of attention and the
Yeah.
possibility of using you, because that's exactly what I saw was you getting used.
And Belanca, why would you want to use your vacation time to be absorbed in this drama? Like, for real?
She said, "Oh my God, tell him he forgot to turn my TV off, my light bill."
He says he knows. He just does that stuff to irritate you.
He only does it when you're watching it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't care.
And honestly, don't use your vacation time to go do that because that's not a vacation. That's a stressation. That's a stress vacation.
She
That's
goes,
not a
"Thank you
vacation.
guys, I won't go."
You probably will, but just know we warned you.
Yeah, I got that too. Yeah, I got that.
What? She's gonna go, Jeremy, and she's gonna call us from the sisters and be like,
Yes,
"Oh my
I'll
gosh,
call
I
you
went in."
tomorrow.
You'll call me tomorrow. I know you'll call me tomorrow.
From the plane. From the
Yeah,
plane. Hey, Faith, I'm on the plane.
yeah, yeah.
What do I do? Get off! All
We told you not to go.
right. So the next person in line is Libby C. Libby, go ahead and throw us your question. Chris B, get your question ready. You'll be right after Libby. She said stop and then laughy faces.
We love you, Blanca. You know that, right?
She knows that. She knows we know. Libby C, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, now Libby, let's go with Chris B. Chris B, go ahead and throw us your question. And then Nick C, get your question ready. You'll be after Chris. Got a little tongue tied there for a second. Yes, you guys can still jump. That hasn't changed.
We're gonna be on here for a while, so just you guys just keep jumping. We'll take all of the jumps, okay? Even when we're only on here for an hour, we take all of the jumps. If you jump, you're guaranteed. You just have to jump.
Says, can you feel the love tonight? La, la, la. All right, guys, we've got ourselves a troll.
Is that who made a comment about one of us looking tired?
No, wasn't a troll.
Oh.
All right. No Chris B. Let's go with Nick C. After Nick C is going to be Emma, the bad influence. Oh, Nick is here.
Okay.
Go. Wait a minute. Where'd he go? There we are. It says, will the scenario currently playing out in my business / industry unfold to be in my favor? Is the decision I've made the right one to stick with? Is there likely to be a change in the focus or direction of what I'm currently doing to another area in the future? Okay, so yes, I do feel that the current scenario is going to play out in your favor. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware, but I'm seeing moving. I'm seeing travel. I'm seeing this decision will be made, and I do feel like what you're doing right now is a good one for you. You'll be able to stick with this. This is the right decision that is being made. I do believe that there is definitely change that will occur in the future for you, and I'm seeing that there will be other areas that you will be able to, I see you doing this, and then I see another opportunity coming about. I see you doing things for yourself, and I see you. How do I put this? I see two different things going on. I'm seeing one that's playing out currently, and then another opportunity on the horizon. Basically, you're going to have two paths that you're going to be able to go down that are going to combine themselves and move you in the right direction. So the thing is that things will come about, and I feel like you're going to be happy with both decisions as they both come to pass, and it's going to help you financially. It's going to better your home life, and I'm seeing you being very excited about this and moving in the right direction. All right, I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Faith, what do you got?
What I'm being shown is very similar to Johnny. I am being shown that you are going to have to move. I'm also feeling that there's 3 other people that's going to kind of help you with this, all of this. I'm feeling other ventures tied on to what you're trying to do, other things that you haven't even thought of. But I feel like a move is going to be very significant for you with this. And I'm feeling that within probably about, I want to say before the new year. Okay. So just be aware of it. But overall, I feel that it's good for you. It's going to be different than what you thought it was going to be because you have this vision of how you think things is going to be in your head, and it's going to be a little bit different, but you are going to get there. Okay. So just hang tight with all this and just know that you're on the right path. It's just what I keep being shown is like little stepping stones. Every little thing is a stepping stone so that you can get to your goal. Okay? That's what I'm getting. I hope that helps.
Absolutely, Nick. Just know that you've got many opportunities on the horizon. There is definitely change. So you're going to have to be flexible with growing and allowing yourself to be flexible because many paths come your way. Change does come. It comes in a good path, a good direction. It's going to help you financially, and it's going to help you make choices for even for future endeavors. So just know that I seen travel coming with that and new location. So get prepared.
I saw
A lot of
that too.
busy work ahead of you. Coming up in these next, I would say within these next 2 years, you're going to see a lot of change and development with you. So grow with the changes and don't fight them. You're on the right path. All right. So Chris B did post their question. So let's go ahead and see. Nick said, okay, interesting. I'll see what plays out. No problem, Nick. Good luck. All right. Says Chris B says, am I rushing too fast to try to solve or find the meaning to why my long and toxic relationship ended? So right off the bat, I mean, just saying that your long and toxic relationship, I mean, if that's what you're calling it, then you already know the answer that it's not worth your time. You know, the relationship ended because exactly what you said it was. You know, it was toxic and it wasn't good for you. And sometimes if we're not the ones that ended the relationship, the universe has a way of making it happen because it was best for you. I don't feel that you should focus any more time or attention on that. And that seems to be something that needs to happen. Like kind of take a step back, start looking at the new energies that are walking into your life, because if you're still focused on the past and still paying all of that attention to that negative and toxic energy, you're going to keep drawing that type of energy in. That's not where you're at. So the energy that I see with you is that new love walks into your life, but not until we can let go of the past, because it to me shows a wall up, kind of like a block, and it's not letting these new people in. It's like you can't penetrate this shield right now. So if you can let that wall down and let go of that past and to let go of that relationship, you're going to be able to fall in love a lot easier. You're going to be more willing to accept somebody else in. As for that person of the past, I don't feel that relationship would ever come together or come back together. And I feel as though you guys need to stay at your distances. going to pass this over to Faith. Faith, what do you got?
Okay, so Chris, one of the hurdles that I keep seeing for you with this is that the person from your past, you're like fantasizing about them, like you're only remembering the good parts and you're adding some good parts in there that weren't even in there. Okay. This person was emotionally abusive. They were not available to you. And I feel like they cheated or withheld information from you or had exes around or something because there's something about they didn't finish with people or other people were popping in and out. I do not feel like that would be a good situation for you to go back to. You need to release that and know that you deserve better than that. Now, I do see someone else coming for you. I don't see it until probably November, October time is what I'm being shown. And I feel like this person is going to work in a restaurant of some sort. There's some type of online connection with them. Astrologically, I feel like they may be a Libra with a Pisces rising or a Pisces with a Libra rising, and they will drive a white car. There's references to them having a cat also, and they may know someone that you know. I hope that helps.
All right. Well, thank you, Chris. We appreciate your question. Just know not to focus on the energy from the past relationship. It's not worth your time. All right, Latoya, go ahead and throw us your question. You jump the list. And then Emma, the bad influence. Where are you at, Latoya?
She actually texted me today and messaged me today and told me that she would be on tonight. So I was like, okay.
Let's see here. She goes, since I blocked Y and went off, will he finally stop calling or his next move / thoughts? Plus, I've been trying to get back home Texas, but something keeps coming up, canceling in New York. I'll make another attempt Saturday and Sunday. All right, Latoya. You know damn good and well that he is not going to stop.
Mm-mm.
You know, the thing about it is that the energy with this guy is that he knows that at some point in time you're going to give in because you've given in so many times in the past. Like you've given in, like you've stopped talking to him, and then he comes back in, and then you talk to him, and it's because hey, I'm bored. I'll entertain it. I'm bored, so give me some entertainment. So, and then he gives you that entertainment, and then you gave him just this much, and he takes this much. So, the thing about it is that no matter, even if you have, she says, I haven't spoke to him in a week. Yeah, enjoy that week, girl, because he's coming right back. He'll change his number. He will make a new Facebook. He'll stalk you on Insta, Snap. He don't care. He will get you. He will wait for that dust to settle. He's going to give it. Since you blocked him, he's like, I'll give her 2-3 weeks and then I'll be back. And then she'll be like, oh, yeah, entertain me because I'm bored. That's what he sees. He thinks if he can get in there long enough and entertain you in the right way, maybe she'll give in. Maybe she'll be my girlfriend. Maybe she'll love me. He's maybe not there because you're never going to. I don't see you doing this. I think it's funny sometimes that he does entertain you because he says some funny things. But it's not worth your time to respond because he always thinks he has this chance. He has a huge ego. Just an ego. So, but the thing is that, he is, I just get that he's just going to keep trying. And when he does try and you don't respond and you block him again, he's going to try another time. And then you're going to block him again. I wouldn't even say I don't want to talk to you, leave me alone. Not keep talking. Because really truly wanting him out of your life 100%, you're going to have to keep blocking him. That's the only way you're going to be able to get him out. She goes, he needs to call another woman. Oh, he doesn't want another woman. You are the woman he wants. But for some reason, you won't give him that chance. That's what he thinks in his head. She goes, that ego, yes, I tell him off. Like, no one gets away with that but you. So rude. Yeah, but the thing is that but the thing is that he's just trying to, like Latoya, he really, really wants you, but even when he does want you, he finds ways to screw it up. And you're not even attracted to him like that. I just don't feel like he's yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand because I do see you having these conversations and I see you having, like, I feel like you've talked to him and I feel like he doesn't want to hear it. Selective hearing. Like, he feels like he can win you over and it's not going to work. That's not the way that's going to work out. So, like I said, when he reaches out again and he tries to play this game, even if you are bored, download an app on your phone, play a game, but don't give him any more attention. He needs to learn that you really truly mean business this time. Because if you don't, it's only going to get worse. She goes, I told him that, like, you are, but I've seen better, laugh out loud. Yeah, I know you told me that one last time. She just laughed my ass off. True. But yeah, the only way you're going to be able to get him to understand and know what's going on is for you to just stop talking altogether and keep blocking his every attempt. That's basically the only way that's going to pound it into his head. I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Faith, what do you got?
Hey, woman. So, what you need to do is just like what Journey said, but listen, this is partially your fault because we keep telling you quit talking to the guy, and because you're bored and you want comic relief, you're like, I'll talk to him. He's gonna bug me anyway, so I'll just talk to him. But if he's really getting on your nerves, which he is, he's been doing this for a long time, Latoya, long time, just quit talking to him. I really honestly believe that he has brain damage. And I think that's why he has selective hearing, where he hears what he wants to hear, where it's like, well, she still talks to me some, so because you talk to him some, just a little, even just a little, just that much, he's like, oh, well, she still talks to me, so she's not really mad at me, so she'll get over it, so we will be together one day, because I hear what he says, he's like, we will be, and I love her, and we will be, because she says she doesn't want to talk to me, but she does. And just because she does just a little, we will be together.
When you said that, Faith, all I could hear was, you can't hide from me because I'll find you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of energy off of it, Journey. That is the kind of energy off of it. It's creepy weird, but
Yeah.
you're too nice to him. You've tried, Latoya. You've tried, honey. You just gotta say, no, don't call me anymore or I'm calling the authorities. And then block his ass. For real, for real.
Pretty much.
Because he's not getting it because you tell him you don't want to talk to him and then you're like bored and you think it's funny. So then you talk to him a little bit and then he's like, she's talking to me. She said she wouldn't, but she's talking to me. That's what's going on there. And you don't like him. You're not attracted to him. He can't do the friend thing because he doesn't grasp it because he's living in La La Land that the two of you are going to be together at some point. So
Yeah.
I feel bad for him because I really believe he's got a little bit of brain damage where he just doesn't grasp it. And there are some people like that. But you're not helping the situation when you're trying to be friendly and you're like, I'll talk to him. I'll be his friend. Let's hear what funny stuff he'll come up with today because I need a laugh. And whether you want to admit this to us, there's part of you that even though you don't want him, makes you feel good that he wants you, right? Because we all want to be wanted.
She said, yeah, just go back to Texas. He thinks I left.
Well, yeah, just make sure he's not stalking where he thinks you're at.
And Catherine said, so what you're saying is there's a chance. Catherine, you sound like us when it comes to this man, because that's what he says. He, I mean, when Latoya has pretty much told him point blank, I can't stand you.
Well, but the problem is, Journey, she keeps talking to him. So he's like, she's talking to me just a little bit, so that means there's a chance. It's like it doesn't register with him.
He slips right in. She says, I hope he's not sitting at the park across the street.
Latoya.
I'll find you.
You know what you could tell him? You could tell him this. You could say, you've driven me the other way. I don't.
Let Journey talk to him.
Journey will say, I'll punch you in the throat and call the police. Latoya, here's what you should tell him, and this isn't even psychic. I'm being funny. Just tell him that he's driven you mad and you decided you like women.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
That
ain't going to work.
I was trying to be...
I gotta be. No,
I was trying to be funny, Johnny.
I know. She said I lied and said I was on a date. Stop calling, and he still called. Yeah, because he was trying to ruin the date. But Latoya, hang in there, girl. Just like I said, every time he contacts you, block him. Block him. No matter what number he's calling from, block him.
Tell him you're going to charge him with harassment.
Tell him you're going to charge him per minute. $100 per minute. That was a half a second. You're still getting charged. Anyways, Latoya, block him. Try to keep your distance. Don't say anything else to him. The words they're not registering,
Yeah, I really don't think he's mentally... I really don't think he's mentally stable enough.
Yeah, it'll drag your spirit. It'll drag you down. And it's definitely not what you're wanting. All right. Thanks, Latoya. Appreciate your question tonight. All right, Emma, the bad influence, get your question ready. We're going to take your question right after this break. start back, you had a grin on your face like you was doing something wrong.
I was trying to adjust my camera.
Oh, well, it was funny because you looked like you was doing something wrong.
I was getting ready to adjust my seat, and I thought I had a couple seconds for the commercial break, and then it ended, and I was like, oh crap, I can't adjust my seat.
All right. Emma, go ahead and throw us your question. Right after Emma is going to be Eeyore. Eeyore, get your question ready. You'll be right after Emma.
I don't know if everybody can see, but on my shirt journey, I have your favorite bug that's in your house.
What is it?
Ladybug.
Oh, yeah.
I was feeling charm-esque today, and I thought I would wear my ladybug shirt because it was making me think of the episode with Piper.
Everybody who's on the list is still on the list, guys. We are trying to get down it as fast as we can. All right, no Eeyore. Let's keep on going. Let's go ahead and take the next question coming from Danielle. Danielle, you are on the list. Danielle S. After Danielle S is going to be Natalie. Natalie G. Blanca says, ladybugs scare me.
They're supposed to actually be good luck, and they're supposed to be like good luck for finding love. And
Yes.
I wore it. I wore my ladybug shirt today because Journey and I both like this show that used to come on TV, Charmed, and there's an episode where one of the main characters deals with ladybugs, and I was watching the episode today, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear my ladybug top.
All right, Amy, while we wait for your question to pop up, we're going to go ahead and take Danielle Stoll. It says, hi. It says, hey, I have 2 businesses, and I was wondering if the current business I should continue on or if I should work on the old business or both. Also, are there any messages from past loved ones? When it comes to the business situation, the older business, I feel as though that it seems to, of course, it's older than the current one that you're talking about. But yeah, I mean, both businesses can do well, but one needs more help than the other. And I feel like the older business is definitely more seasoned, and I feel like you could do both, but I feel like you're stretching yourself really thin. And by doing that, it's kind of taking away. So being someone who likes to multitask 1,000,001 things, as Faith clearly tells everybody, I take my time. I give myself dedicated time to each business and things that I put forth. The older business, I don't feel as though that you're as happy with. And that seems to be, I mean, not that it's a bad business. It's just, I felt like you wanted to do something different. This is where the second business came from. And I don't feel that the first business is a bad business. I feel like you could move forward with it. I feel it's like you need to kind of do a little bit of like research as to what your best option for marketing is. where would you find the best marketing? And, a lot of people are like, Facebook, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, Facebook is good for all around marketing, but it's not a target marketing. It's not going to the target audience that you want. So I would start looking around and finding out where you could find those targeting marketing areas and be able to focus your time and attention on those areas and start marketing that business there, and then take the next day to market the newer business in its target marketing area. So this way you can start picking up, and you could be double dipping, getting money in both pockets. But I really do believe that, you don't have to give up on one just to focus on one. I do believe you have the potential for both. And I think that you could really make something happen here. I'm going to pass this over to Faith, see what she's got.
Hey, Danielle. I hope you and the family are doing well.
She said, yeah, I've stretched thin like since birth.
Yeah. So this is the thing, Danielle, you don't like to be bored, and you have to always be going, and you never, ever, ever slow down. I agree completely with what Journey said. What I would say to you is this. You want to stick with the older business because it's more familiar to you. You know how to do it, but you got bored with it. And the newer business is a little bit more complicated. I do see you continuing to do both, but you have to really, weigh out your time. Plus, you've got things with the family going on. So it's a lot of things. Plus, I keep seeing you wanting to travel and do some traveling. And then there's also, you need to take better care of your health, because I keep seeing stuff with your digestive system and your sugar. Okay. As far as messages from loved ones, yeah, your father is stepping forward, and he keeps saying something about you being careful not to smash your hand. If it's not you, it's someone in your house.
Because you're right on both aspects. I got bored with the old, but the new one can frustrate me a lot.
Yeah, because you're not patient. You're very high energy and have 50 trillion things going on. So that's a problem solving thing for you. You have to slow down so that your thoughts can process.
This is okay. I'll keep my health in mind.
And I keep seeing something with, I don't know if it's going to be you or your wife or even your mom. Okay. Somebody needs to be careful when they're doing some repairs with a hammer, because he keeps showing me somebody smashing their hand with the hammer if they're not careful. Okay. So just be aware of that, Danielle. And he also keeps saying something about you guys having some type of party or celebration soon. And he's like, woohoo, I'll be there with a beer in my hand. And he says he comes around the kids. Okay. And your youngest one, he keeps saying something about one of her teeth coming out soon, if it hasn't already. So I hope that helps, Danielle.
All right. Eeyore, keep your question ready. And Natalie, keep your question ready. Belanca D, you jumped the list. So Belanca, go ahead and throw us your question. And Danielle also said, yeah, we have a family reunion next week.
He says he'll be there. And he keeps holding up a beer. He's got it like this. He's like, I'll be there. He goes, woohoo!
All right. Blanca says, I love my husband. I do miss talking to someone. There is a guy I want to talk to, and he messaged me first, but I haven't responded because I don't know if he's real. His real name is Alan. I don't want to be catfished. So I don't feel like you're being catfished, but I I don't see anything wrong with talking with this person, but in all honesty, I don't feel that he's going to be the one that you're, you know, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for. I do feel like, it's great conversation and maybe a meal out of it, but I don't even see you going that far. I feel like you just want the conversation. You like the idea of being, you like the idea of being needed, wanting to talk to, that type of stuff, but I don't feel like this is someone who's you're going to go. I don't feel that you're ready yet. I don't feel like you have the courage yet to go that far. But I do know that will come with time. She says, I want to be comfortable to talk again. Well, this is a great stepping stone. I mean, even if he were to, let's say you were to be catfished by this person, I don't see you having to worry about that because you're not going to go on a date with this person. So, I don't feel that it's not a relationship. It's just someone to talk to. You can talk about things. You can, talk about, what you've been through and why you've decided to open yourself up to communicate. But even with me saying, you're not ready and you're going to try to, prove to yourself that you could go out and do something, I still don't see this person as that person. But they will help you with your communication skills. So it's not a bad thing that this person has reached out to communicate. Suggestions to anything is never offer to pay for anything and meet in a public place if you were ever to meet somebody. So those are the things that I could suggest when it comes to that. I could tell you that this little bit of small talk between you and this person, I don't feel like the conversation would go very far. Like, I feel like you guys would talk for a little bit, but I don't feel like it would be ongoing. So that's also another reason why I don't really see you making this person the dating person. But you can use this as a test dummy to open up the door to communicate so you could feel more comfortable when it comes to somebody that feels more real to you and feel where you feel more comfortable and opening that door. I definitely feel like you'll have that opportunity. But again, use this as a test dummy because honestly, I feel like there are multiple women around this person. So I would recommend you not to even date them. But hey, if they're going to try to play a bunch of women, might as well use him as a soundboard and start talking and see how you can get things off your chest and how comfortable you feel doing so, because that's where you need to be. Laugh out loud. Yes, thank you, Journey. He's handsome, though. Hey, that helps. Now you've got a cute picture to look at. You can communicate. Hey, what's up? Not much. Chicken butt, whatever. Talk about whatever. Let him talk, see where he's at. But in reality of things, this is not the person that's going to be your end-all game. This is just you opening the door. I do feel other people around him, and I do see other women talking with them. So, but I see other guys that will communicate with you. He's just not your guy. But I'm going to pass this over to Faith and see what she's got for you.
Okay. So, Belanca, this is not the guy, but I'm glad he got your juices flowing and got some thoughts going on in your head for you and is a little bit of a distraction. This is a good learning curve. This is good.
He's real and not made up.
Yes, he's a real person. Yeah. But here's the thing, Belanca, the person that I saw for you, and you and I have had discussions about this. I feel like you will meet them online in some type of support group for loss or for widowers or widows with children. And he's going to have a child too. Remember, I told you that. But this is not the guy. And I really don't feel like this man that you're talking to, Alan, I believe you said his name is. I don't think he would be manly enough for you either. You need a real masculine type of energy. And not that there's anything wrong with somebody who's not that way. That's just what you're drawn to. And he's not this kind of person. But I do see talking and I see online friendship. I don't feel this is going to last very long. But I also feel like the person you're going to end up with is going to be somebody that God and your husband is going to send you. This is not the guy. He's not. Your husband keeps telling me he's not man enough for you. And he'll send you somebody when it's time, but it's not this person. But have fun with it. Flirt with him, talk with him. Blanca, I'm going to say something to you. And I'm debating before I say this to say it on air, but I feel drawn to say this to you. Do not send him pictures. Okay? Don't be sending him sexy pose pictures.
Faith, you're right. Football player style body.
Yeah. But here's the thing. He's gonna want you to send pictures. I'm gonna just say sexy pics. Don't send sexy pics, because when you send stuff on the internet, it don't go away. Don't send pics, okay? If you want to send snapshots of your face or your body in regular clothing or pictures with you and your kids, that's one thing. But don't be sending no sexies, okay?
And if he sends you a dirty picture of his you-know-what, and you are not wanting that, then you go on Google and you find you one and send it right back to him.
Which I don't understand this as a woman. I've never understood this as a woman. Why do men do that? Even when I've dated men, they do that. It's like, I don't want to see it. I know what those look like. That's not like...
Because theirs is so much better than everybody else's.
Listen, but even guys I've dated have done that. And I'm like, dude, I already know what it looks like. Why are you sending me a picture?
Because you haven't seen this one.
Oh, Lord.
Or you can always say, oh, that looks little. He'll stop. As soon as you say something about the size being small,
but you need to realize, you guys are visual. Women are not like that. We have to be like emotionally stimulated.
Let me clarify this. Being a man, I don't do that. And I don't have to do that, for one. But I don't do that anyway.
I was going to say, you have a husband. You don't have to do that.
But even prior to that, I didn't do that. If you want to come to this party, you better be ready and I better be ready. But no one's coming to the party through Snapchat. I don't do Snapchat party. Anyway, yeah, but it's just not worth your time. And no naughty stuff. If he does that to you, tell him it looks like cute.
I think you're going to end up dating... Blanca, I feel like you're going to end up talking to a guy named Jake or Jacob. Because I get that name around you.
If you belittle them on those types of pictures.
Like yeah, they don't like that.
They will cry. She said, oh, I don't know.
Because they associate that with being a man.
Yeah, no conversations that you're not comfortable with, and do not send pictures.
Because you'll regret it later. And you'll call me and go,
if there's no neon sign above your house that's got XXX and pink neon lights, if you're not comfortable with it, and you're not there on the date, and you guys have been around each other, then it ain't worth your damn time. At least take you to dinner first, damn.
Oh, most men don't do that anymore, Johnny. I hate to
I
say
know.
that.
That's the reason I use that analogy. It's long.
Being single sucks. What?
Kate, she says, "Are you having macaroni tonight?" Hey, I think I seen something that small. It had the word Tic Tac on the side of it. Oh, that's cute. I'm getting something better out of my teeth.
If it's that small, I'd just say leave the lights off, please.
Sorry, I can see. I don't read Braille. Anyway. All right. Well, let's keep on going. Balaka, no naughty pictures, girl. All right. So, Tina M, you jumped the list, so let's go ahead with Tina M. All right. Where are you at, Tina? Did I see your comment? Which comment, honey? Oh, there we go with Tina. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of messages coming through. I'm missing the things here. Tina says, just wondering if you still see the new guy and the old guy coming relationship wise, stressing over a lot, just needs something good coming to balance everything out. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I see them both coming at the same time. That's the thing. As soon as you start communicating with the new guy and you're working things, getting things going in the direction you would like them to go, I'm seeing your old guy coming through, trying to get your attention. So what I can tell you right now is that you're going to have to basically pick and choose at that point, because you're not going to be able to carry both relationships at the same time. And I can tell you right now that, well, I know that you've had issues with communication with the guy from the past, but the new guy's not going to stand a chance because your connection is still with the past guy. So that's what I'm seeing, is the energy that circles that. And I feel like things are going to come about. I feel like you're going to how do I put this? Okay, so with the new guy, you have interest, you want to see where this is going to go, but the past guy is going to come through. Your feelings for the past guy are going to kind of outweigh the new guy's energy because you haven't quite got there yet. I really want you to give the new guy an opportunity. As much as you have connection with the past guy, you really need the past guy to go ahead and prove himself. He's going to have to prove to you that things are different. They're not going to be the same. And the lack there of communication, he's not going to run off. What are you going to do? What are you going to prove to me that I can trust in the words that you say? Because the trust is broke. He's broke your trust. His running off and just shutting down and not communicating and giving you no reason why is not a good thing. And this new guy I don't see him like that. I do feel like he speaks what's on his mind. If he is going to walk away or say he's not going to talk to you, he's going to be straightforward and say it, But that's not the direction I see the new guy going. I actually feel like there's a lot of chemistry here. I feel like you're going to be able to see things eye for eye, and you're going to have a lot in common. And, I feel as though it's going to feel so much different. So the comparison to the relationships are night and day, but the love from the past relationship is still there. And that right there is what's really going to hurt your heart. She says, yeah, the old guy is a pro at MIA. Right. And so you can either be in love with Casper, or you can be in love with the new guy because he's physically there and Casper's nowhere to be found unless you're a medium and you're looking at spirits. You're not going to catch him. And then he'll show back up because your energy is being focused, the way you're acting, the way that you're presenting yourself, your pictures look different, the things that you're posting on Facebook are different, the way that you're presenting yourself, your whole energy dynamic and everything changes. It also feels that the energy's not being focused on him anymore. Believe it or not, when you have connection with people, that's how that one works. So just know that what you're going through with this situation happens to a lot of people, where when things start getting good with somebody else, magically the person from the past is like, hey, and you're like, oh God, why are you showing up now? This is not get. You don't want them to be around. You don't need that energy right now. You're trying to learn and know about this new person. It took you all this time to get the energy and the courage and get past the hurt to get to that point, which is dating someone new, talking with someone new, doing something different, getting off the old path. So please give the new guy a chance. I know that the energy is there. I do. And I know that there's a past love. But remember, think about all the things that you've been through, because they will be repeating patterns. And she got a bunch of happy, laughing faces. I'm going to send this over to Faith. Faith, what you got?
Hey, Tina. So, just like Journey, I saw the two people. We've talked about this before. You need to give the new guy a chance. Because just like Journey said, and I can say to you, even on a personal level, when an ex, even if you haven't talked to the ex in a long time, it's like an energy thing. They feel that energy psychically pulled away from them, that there's somebody new. And then they pop up out of nowhere, and you're like, what the hell? Because that's what's going to happen. And I know that you love the ex, okay? I know. But, honey, sometimes love is not enough. And he's not mature enough to give you what you want, or he would have already. Now, yes, I do think he'll step up to a degree, but that's not a reason for you not to give the new person an opportunity, because I really feel like the new person is going to be more secure, more stable, and will be capable of giving you what you want. Don't compare them, because that's like comparing apples and oranges. Yes, they're both fruit. Yes, they're both male, but that's where the comparison is going to end. And you're going to have to decide, do I want someone that has always done me wrong, that's not capable of being present, that's not capable of giving me the affection and the attention and the value that I deserve, just because I have that chemistry with them, and just because when it's good with your ex, it's good, and when it's bad, because you can't handle that MIA stuff. This other guy is more solid and is going to be there and going to be capable of giving you what you want. Now, is he going to be perfect? No, no guy is. But no girl is either. No woman is either. But is he going to give you more of what you're looking for in a relationship? Yes. Does that take away from the love that you've had for the ex? No. But you don't deserve for the ex to act like he does when it comes to the things with you guys. That's really what you need to look at. Look at what you deserve.
New guy comes in. I haven't met anyone new yet.
Yeah, I know, and it's not right now. I don't see it until probably September. I want to say between September and November. Journey might see something different, but that's what I see. Time
frame seems right.
You just have to let that person come and don't push them away because it's weird for you. Because there's a certain level that you like the chaos a little bit with your ex and you keep hoping that he's going to get better, but you keep repeating patterns.
She says just want an effort to try.
He's going to try. I mean, he tries in his own way now, but it's not consistent. And that's what drives you crazy. This isn't about him not loving you. This is about his maturity level not being what you need it to be. There's a difference. I'm not saying he can't get better and that he can't be the one, but I don't think that you should not give this new person that's coming in a chance, because just like Journey, I think this is going to be a really awesome thing. This guy's way more stable. He's financially secure, and I even feel like you guys would travel some too. So, those are all things for you to look at. Doesn't take away from the fact that you still love the ex, doesn't take away from the ex coming back, but you're really going to have some decisions to make, and I don't want you to give up the new person just because he's new and you don't have the history. Because just because you have history with someone doesn't mean they're always the best choice. So give yourself time if you're going to deal with both of them at the same time. But I do think it's going to be complicated. So hang in there, Tina.
All right, Tina. Thank you so much for your question. Hang in there, girl. I'm going to tell you this right now. The new guy's going to be so much more worth your time than the past relationship, even though you don't feel that way just yet. When you meet him, you'll know why. All right, Eeyore, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, Eeyore's here, so let's go ahead. And after Eeyore is going to be Natalie G. So, Natalie, get your question ready. Eeyore says, we've hit a rough patch with our finances for the house, as well as my mother-in-law ability to take care of herself. Any possible insight on how this is going to go? All right, so when it comes down to the finances, I do feel like the finances are going to come about. I'm seeing, I'm not sure if this is a program or something that's going to be able to help you and be able to move you forward. But it does definitely see the helping hand there, and it allows you to grab the house that you're looking on getting. When it comes to your mother-in-law, unless you're willing to take her in and help her, you're going to have to put her in a home. I'm not really seeing anybody else that's going to be able to take care of her like you. And unfortunately, if you were to move anyone into her house or have anybody come in, I feel like you'd run into a lot of problems there. And I feel like this would not be the wise, not a wise choice. So in order for you to make sure that she's being taken care of in the way that she needs, she would have to come to you or find a caretaker to come to the house, like one of those stay-at-home nursing. It's like the assisted living type thing. They come in, they take care of the, make sure they're eating and making sure they're taking their medication and things like that. She says financially she may have to move in. Well, I mean, that's a plus, and I know that it'll be hard, but it's a plus for her to have someone that she trusts to take care of her. It's just we're looking at all options. My suggestion, the best thing for her is to be under your care. So that's my suggestion on it. But as for the house and getting the funding for it, I do believe it becomes available to you. And we're going to see what Faith's got to say on the situation. Faith, what you got over there?
I actually do feel that your mother-in-law is going to move in with you. That's what I keep being shown, is that she is. Now, you can still get her help that will come in the house while she's living there and help you guys with her, like during the day, so you're not having to do everything for her. But I do see her moving in. And I think it's going to be somewhat emotionally draining, but I do think it'll also be a help to you to a degree also. Now, with the funding for the housing, I do still see it coming through. I think you haven't looked at all the avenues of financial help because I do still see you guys being able to move. You've just had a lot of things happen all at once, and so it's been really overwhelming, Amy, but I feel like you're going to be coming out of this, all of this junk and extra stuff by October. You're going to have a little bit of stresses with all this mother-in-law stuff and everything, but everything's going to kind of subside, and everything that you're trying to get accomplished now will be accomplished by the end of the year. So you've just got to get through some of this gobbledygook, and it'll
That
be all
has
right.
been very overwhelming lately.
Yeah, I know. I know. But overall, I feel like it's going to be okay. It's just that this has hit you all at once. And I keep feeling like, as far as the financing with the house stuff, somebody with the last initial of H is going to help you, and it's going to be okay. Everything's going to come through and be okay. It's just that all of this has hit you all at once, and you're a problem solver, and you don't know how to handle this, but sometimes you just have to hand it over to God because sometimes you can't be the fixer, and you're wanting a quick solution, and both of these things, neither of them have a quick solution. You know, Amy? So I hope that that helps you, but that's what I'm getting, and I really feel like ultimately it'll be okay. We just have to go through some stuff for the next couple months is all.
All right. She says, thanks, just feeling helpless sometimes. It does make you feel, a
Yeah.
certain way, but I do feel that you're going to get what you're looking for, and that will help you. It will help take some of the stress off and financially help as well, to be honest. All right. All right, let's keep on going. I need Natalie G to go ahead and throw us her question. She said, thanks, everyone.
Hang in there, honey. I'll say a prayer for you, Amy.
All right. Natalie G, are you still with us? All right. Let's go ahead with Randy Bear. Randy Bear, go ahead and throw us your question. Up. There's Natalie. um, Randy Bear, get your question ready. We got Natalie here. Natalie says, do you still see love coming my way, and when? When it comes to the love situation, I do believe that I do see love coming your way. I still feel as though love is in the air. I actually feel eyes on you now is what it was being shown. So just know that there are people, not like, I don't want you to get creeped out, like people are watching you, but they're noticing you. And I do see in a couple different, 2 or 3 different people approaching you, communicating with you, trying to get your attention. And when that's being said, I'm going to tell you that, only one of them is going to be, it's the second guy. So the first guy that brings forth his energy towards you, I feel as though a little bit of chemistry feels good, but something's not right, and you keep feeling that underlining energy. And I feel as though that you're going to that's why you're still seeking. The second guy comes in, the energy feels good, but it seems kind of slow. But then the third guy comes in, and he seems to be all over the map. He's funny, that's great, but the humor is not going to save that relationship, which ends up the second guy comes back into the energy a little bit stronger, and that's where I see that love building. As it comes for love in that type of energy and the way that it feels, I don't feel like we're too far off from this starting. So we're looking at August when this starts. When you meet the second guy, we're looking at the beginning, maybe the end of August, maybe end of August, September timeframe right there. But I'm going to tell you this, because this was being said to me multiple times. Let the past be the past. No one from the past. No one. Let the past go. Do not let past relationships interfere with your new leash on life. Because you need fresh energy. You need someone who's going to accept you and love you for the way that you want to be accepted and loved yourself. And from the past relationships, you're not going to get that. You're going to find yourself falling into you're going to find yourself falling into all these old energies, and then it's like a repeating pattern, and it's not something you want. I'm going to throw this over to Faith. What do you got, Faith? Hang on. There you go. You were muted.
Oh, okay. Probably because my little dog barked a few minutes ago. But I'm going to reiterate some things that Journey said. I keep being told to tell you again, past people are past people. Just because they come around and start acting a little new doesn't make them a new person. And also, I'm being told to tell you something else. You have tendency to look at somebody and say, that's not my type, because you have a certain physical type that you like, and that's fine. But I feel like if you stick yourself in that category of just solely looking at if somebody meets all of your physical requirements, you're going to miss out on somebody really awesome. Now, I'm not saying physical chemistry isn't important. It is definitely important. It's one of the key important things in a relationship. But I don't want you to miss out on somebody just because your preference is green eyes and this person has blue eyes. And I'm using that for example. So don't be that rigid with like, no, they don't have brown hair. Because you're very particular with that kind of thing. And hair can be changed. You know, eye color, you can get contact. So don't, because I keep seeing that this person that you're going to end up with, you're really going to like. And there's reference to you guys going out to a bar or dancing or something of that nature, because I keep seeing like a restaurant / bar place. And I hear loud music. I think it's going to have Mexican food.
She says, I'm a very open person. He just has to have charm.
Well, this person is going to, but I feel like it's been so long since you had something genuine. Like, you get nervous and you get scared and you subconsciously push people away. So try not to do that, because you're going to have a lot of people coming in around you over the next several months. I feel like by the end of next year, you will be in a relationship that's more permanent and more lasting. But you're gonna go through a couple different people, just like what Journey said. But there is gonna be one that's gonna be really significant to you. He's gonna be very, very sweet, hardworking. I think he's gonna own his own business. And you're gonna have a very strong physical chemistry with him. He's gonna be a little bit quieter than what you're used to, but that's good because I feel like your personality is going to be really, really outgoing. And you're going to give him a little bit of self-confidence when it comes to really vocalizing who he is. So, I feel like you're really going to like this person. Just give him a chance. I think his name's going to start with a T.
Nice. All right. Last question tonight coming from Randy Bear. Randy, come on down. Throw us your question. And she said, awesome. Hang in there, Natalie. Love is a-coming.
You're going to have a lot of love. I don't think you're going to know what to do because I feel like all these different people are going to come all at once energetically because it's time for you and you're going to be like, what the hell?
All right, Randy is here. Randy says, whatever is picked up on love, please. All right, so when it comes to the love situation, and I do feel, well, I'm feeling a couple things here. I'm seeing love from the past, I'm seeing new love, and I'm seeing someone that wants to be your lover. And I don't feel like you want to be their lover. And I'm just going to say this right now is that the current situation with this person looks to me like a friend that wants something more than a friend, you know, that's all you're going to want it to be. You're going to have to let them down and let them know that love isn't going to be something that you want from them. A friendship, she's like, laugh out loud. Yeah, I don't. Okay, good. So you know who I'm talking about. So let that kind of like roll off your back. Just make sure you let them down. I feel like they're very sensitive in that sense. The thing is that there's new love that is someone you're going to meet that you're extremely attracted to. And I feel as though that I see a lot of nervousness surrounding it. Not sure if this person is attracted to you in the same way. I feel like that they are, but your nervousness is going to get the best of you. But don't worry, they'll approach you. When it comes to the it's showing love from the past. They're in and out. The energies, not that there's not love there or care for one another, but the relationship will never be what you want it to be. And I keep seeing that that's where you're going to have to leave it as a past relationship. So that's where you will have to make that decision that this is a relationship that needs to stay in the past. That was too hard to work on. It's not where you need it to be. I don't feel like it'll ever get to the strength that you want it to be. She said, oh, sad. But the thing is that, you will get what you're looking for in love. But if you're wanting a past relationship, there's a lot of work that needs to be done if you were to even go that direction. And it would come with pain and hurt. And I don't want to see you have to go through that part. That's why I'm saying that needs to be something of the past and it needs to stay there. You guys can be friends maybe, but as for, things moving forward on that type of relationship, the new love seems to be a lot stronger. I'm going to pass this over to Faith because this is her department. She loves to love. You knew I had to throw that out there.
You know what they say, those that can't do teach.
Oh, stop.
I don't have much luck in the love department personally.
Because you won't let me do the interview process.
Because no one would come around if you did the interview process, Dirty. They'd be like, I tried to put my toe in the door, but no. No, but honey, The past person, leave them in the past. They're too messed up. And I know you fantasize about that person. That was like your first true deep love, and it's hard for you. You were the same for them, and they will always love you, but they're not mature enough to give you what you need. Okay? The I want you as my lover person is really immature and kind of a moron. So don't go there because they would be really, really, really clingy and not leave you alone. And you don't like clingy. You like romantic, but not clingy, and they'd be very needy, and I don't think you can deal with it. The new person that's coming in for you, you're really gonna enjoy, and I feel this person being very book smart, very intellectual, and liking the outdoors, like to be outside. And I keep seeing this person doing like volunteering and all kinds of stuff. I feel like their name is going to start with a C. Okay. I also feel like this person is possibly a Scorpio. I want to say, this is interesting. I want to say an Aries rising, or they might be an Aries with the Scorpio rising, which that'll be fun. But just hang in there because I do see someone coming for you. I know you're a romantic at heart and you really want the stability.
Scorpio.
You really want this. Well, I was talking about the Aries on top of the Scorpio. Because that's an interesting combo. That's why. But I feel like you're romantic at heart and you want that stability. You want the stability of having the one. I do see that for you, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't see that for about 2.5 years of like the total commitment where the person's staying. I do feel you are going to dream this person before you meet them. There's reference to them either working in a gym or working out in a gym. Okay. This person's really big into school or education. Like that may even be what they do for work, is some form of educational stuff. And they really love to cook. I'm getting
Crap. 2.5 years.
Yeah, sorry. And I'm usually pretty good with time frames with that. It doesn't mean you won't meet them before that. It just means I don't see that solid commitment, like this is my forever person for you for about 2.5 years. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not that long. I think a lot of this could happen faster,
She's
but
good. I love to eat.
this person's a really good cook. I'm talking all kinds of pasta dishes, fish, all kinds of vegetable stuff I'm seeing. And one thing I really see about this person is they're going to be very romantic and very physically affectionate. And I think that's something that you've been missing, and it's going to be genuine. They're always going to want to be doing little things for you, and you're not going to be used to it because you're usually the person that does that. So, and I also think you're going to dream about this person before they come. Now, like I said, I'm not saying that you won't meet this person before the 2.5 year mark. I actually think you're going to meet them by the spring of next year. I'm talking about the commitment being solid for about 2.5 years. That's when the commitment's going to get more solid. So I hope this helps you. Hang in there, okay?
She says, I'm the Virgo. She says, I'm a Virgo. All right. So the next person in line is, I think, a Delta. I hope I said that right. A Delta D. You have your question? She says, thanks, you guys. No problem. Don't worry. There's dates in between.
Yeah.
You'll be able to go on plenty of dates and do what you got to do. Okay, honey, what's your question? She says, yes, I wanted to ask if my mom is with me. Yes, the energy I feel around it, but I'm not, it's how I picked up the energy when it came down to her energy being around, but it's not the only person that's around you. Um, I'm seeing, I guess it's a grandfather. I see a grandfather's energy that's circling you, and that's what I'm seeing also, because that one seems to be the spirit of the spirit of your mother is there, but I'm seeing the grandfather being the more dominant energy that circles around, and I feel as though they're the one giving you strength and basically letting you know that things are going to be okay, because I keep seeing that you must be going through a really hard time right now, and that I'm seeing that you guys um, are you're showing here a hard time trying to get things put together, trying to give you strength, trying to help you understand. The spirit of your mom is definitely around. I feel as though that's the grandfather giving you strength, the mother giving you comfort. I'm seeing comfort from mom, grandfather giving you strength. Um, Says that things are going to come together, things are going to be all right. I feel like you're going to start seeing things come together for you in different aspects. I'm seeing financial increase for you. I'm seeing, I don't know if this looks like to me from a financial increase as a job, but it's not something that you currently are doing. I feel as though that, with that being said, I'm also seeing uh, new things coming into your life, new people coming into your life, um, shedding of the old to bring in the new. And this is where the strength needs to come in, because you're going to have to let go of some things in order to allow new things to come in. Your mom's going to comfort you while you go through this transition, because it will be hard. You're already going through what feels like enough as it is. I keep seeing your mom, uh, like you're seeing something out of the corner of your eye, and I keep seeing it's in peripheral vision, and that's her. She's allowing you. Grandfather's energy, not seeing that it's being visually seen, but felt within the heart, and giving you the strength. And what I can tell you about mom, you're catching out of the corner of your eye. You're seeing mom. So that's what I'm seeing here. Says, thank you so much. You're on point. But I want you to know that there's education stuff that's coming up. I don't feel like it's like, it's not college, but maybe a certificate of some kind, or something that you're trying to complete. That's coming about too. That's going to help you career wise for you. Um, she says, yes, it's a shadow all the time. That's her. She's just making sure that but at the same time, not trying to be seen, so you don't fall back into that. Trying not to fall back into that. How do I put this? That state of sadness, and putting you into a depression again, because I feel like you're coming out of one, and you're trying to rebuild, and you've been stressed out, and it's not been helpful. And she's been trying to give you comfort. Grandfather's giving you strength. She says, it's my state board exam. Okay, that's the certificate. That's a test that you got to take. All right, so it's not college, which is good. But when it comes to this exam, you're gonna pass. You've got this. But you need to stay on top of the information to your knowledge. Everything that you've learned, you need to make sure that you're cramming up until that point. When you take that state exam, you'll be good. So after that, you're golden. This is going to get better. I'm seeing life changes that bring you, happiness, understanding, balance. Know that you get those from those who love you, who are on the other side, that are providing this, comfort, strength, and trying to help you understand that things are going to get better for you and that you're going to continue to keep moving forward. It doesn't always feel like it's going to go that direction, but you most certainly are heading that way. They want you to know that they love you, they're there for you, and you know, they want you to know that you still mean the world to them, and they're going to stay around you. Says thanks. I so thanks so much. I needed to hear that. Absolutely. Well, Miss Faith over here has got some information for you as well, because I know they're over there talking with her as well. And she says you're amazing. Thank you. You are too. Don't forget that. Here's Faith.
Hey, sweetie. So while Journey was talking, your mom was coming to me and telling me some things too. And you've got some other people around you on top of that, as well as a pet that's crossed over too. Okay. So your mom says she keeps bringing up something about arguing or an argument. I don't think it was with her, but just some friction that you're having with someone. She says you need to release that argument. It doesn't do you any good. It doesn't matter. It's done and over with. And it feels like you had a falling out with the person. Okay? You had a falling out with that person because they were meant to go away. Okay? That's why. Because you keep going back in your head, well, why did we have to fall out? Why did we have to stop talking? That was the only way for spirit to get that person out of your way so that you would be thinking more clearly. Okay. So, and then I keep being shown, this is going to sound strange, but did you ever have a classmate or someone that you went to school with or something that passed away, possibly in a car accident? Because I feel like this is someone you knew from a long time ago.
My other half.
What'd she say, Journey?
Yes, my other half.
Okay. So just know that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm assuming she's saying yes to the person passing in the car accident.
Yes.
They are around you. They are going to help you at this exam. They're going to be with you. What they're showing me is they're going to be to the right of your shoulder. So when you don't know some of the answers and they come to you randomly, instantly, and you don't know how that particular answer came to you because you had what I call a brain fart, and it's not going to happen throughout the whole test. I think maybe 3 times. They're going to help you with the answer. So just know that. You are going to pass your test. You are going to do well. You haven't had confidence about this. You don't even feel like maybe you chose the right profession. You did, and you're going to do well. You need to stop being so hard on yourself. I also keep seeing something with you either wanting to move or changing locations. I do feel that you will do that, but I wouldn't suggest it right now. Okay? Your mom is being a mom right now and telling me to tell you, you're not eating and you're not eating right either. She says that you nitpick, you keep things in your bag that are really old or in your car or vehicle and then it gets all gross. She's like, you're not little anymore. Don't leave old food around. Eat. Eat. You know you need to eat. And she keeps telling me you need calcium. Sorry, she was like fussing at me to tell you this stuff. This isn't what I would usually say, but she keeps telling me to tell you need calcium. So just know that your mom is around you. And then there's also a pet, I feel. And it's black and white. I want to say this is a little tiny dog, but I'm not for sure because they keep popping in and out. Like they're not staying steady for me to see. They're like running around because they're excited that they were felt in spirit. So they're around you too. And I keep being shown that you need to have your vision checked.
She says, thanks so much. I do.
Okay. Your mom keeps telling me too. Have you changed your hair? Did you do something to your hair? And when you did it, you were like, hey mom, look what I did to my hair. But it was like a thought. She said, Yeah, that was cute. She likes it, sort of. Whatever that means, she says, yeah, that was cute. She likes it, sort of. And she's laughing, so I guess that means she likes it. She says she loves you so much. And she says, when you pass this test, and you will, and you know you will, she wants you to go buy yourself something nice because that always makes you feel good. And because you deserve it, because you worked so hard. And she said, no, buying yourself something nice isn't getting the car repaired. That's a repair. That's not buying yourself something nice.
All right.
So I hope that helps you.
Just know that, you have the strength of family behind you. And I know that a lot's been going on and it's taken you down, and it feels like financial are, very important, and they are to an extent. But right now, focus. Focus on your exam. Get it taken care of. Remember, keep cramming until you take that test, but you've got it. I don't want you to sidetrack yourself on that. And your family loves you, and you have an amazing network of people around you, and things are gonna improve. Well, guys, this has been an amazing show. We appreciate everybody who was here tonight, and we're so happy we get the chance to talk to everybody. And she goes, it really does. Thanks to the both of you. You are welcome. You're welcome, sweetheart. Now, guys, we are going to be back on Monday doing the same fun stuff. So, guys, check us out on Monday. We're here 5 days a week. Faith and I will be doing 2-hour Fridays. So get ready for that.
Fun Friday.
And until
I want everybody to know I will be on the site tomorrow while Journey's on vacation. Probably not really, but let him say he's going to be on vacation. But I will be on the site though tomorrow.
I won't be on vacation. I'm just taking a day off.
That's a vacation for you.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you on Monday. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.